Yes, I'm a candidate for governor in November. I've come with some shocking news for you tonight. The United States has been taken over by conservative religious pinheads. No! I know this comes as a shock to everybody. It was a shock to me, too. They've, and actually they've completely ruined the country. As we Californians, the only thing that we can really do is get the hell out of that country and form our own country.
That's your platform?
Good luck with that.
Could you repeat that one more time?
I feel like it makes sense, though. It feels like a separate country, doesn't it, already?
I don't know if you know this, but George Bush in Washington takes a quarter of all our tax money that we pay in California and sends it to other states. I know this is surprising. So, for example, we are paying for Bible study classes in Georgia. I think this is ironic because we're actually paying for them to make more of those religious pinheads with our tax money.
If I become governor, I was going to secede from the Union. We'd become a separate country. What do you think?
That's not a bad idea. If you think about it, California pays, for every dollar we spend in federal tax, what do we get back? Like 50 cents? And the other states, you know, like Mississippi, yada yada, they're getting back like a dollar sum, over more than, you know. We're the 6th largest economy in the world. Why not be our own country?
We're also paying for virginity classes in Kansas. Virginity. We're paying for virginity. I've got your virginity class right here. I'm not sure what that means. Probably not good, but that's where I have it. We're also paying for homo cures in Texas. I don't want to pay for this shit, but we don't get any choice. George Bush takes it and puts it where he thinks it's important. Homo cures. You know what I think we should be curing are those conservative hate mongers. We should take them and send them to a camp someplace and make them watch gay porn. And maybe better yet, have them watch Schwarzenegger movies. Does anyone else think that the Schwarzenegger movies are totally gay? You know, buff, good-looking guys, naked all the time, oiled up, wrestling with other guys. All I'm saying is, if I were gay, I'd think that was kind of hot. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're paying for that shit, but we could be keeping that $50 billion, we could be keeping that here in California and spending it on important things. If I were governor, the first thing I'd spend that money on is Vaseline and painkillers for every Californian. That's the kind of thing you'll get from Shapiro for good.
You think we need the rest of the country for anything?
No, of course
not. No, that's just dragging us down.
If I become governor, my main goal is to secede from the United States to become a separate country. What do you think?
I think it's fabulous. Go for it.
Do you think we need the other part of the country?
Yeah, we just need California. That'd be fabulous.
Oh, California from the rest of the United States of America.
Probably be okay. It would work out.
Sure, why not?
Sounds like a good idea, brother. Very good idea.
Do we need them for anything?
Nah, the hell with them.
Separate country?
Yeah.
Yeah, the United States sucks.
Other things that we could do if we had our separate country. You know, you guys like the George Bush Supreme Court? Well, we can just ignore them and then telling us how to live our lives and telling us whose balls we can. And we can have our own. We have our own Supreme Court here. And if we had a separate country, I'd appoint Jon Stewart and Angela Davis to the Supreme Court. And instead of wearing those black robes, what would they wear? Japanese bathrobe. Come on.
I don't think you can do that. It's not part of what the founders envisioned.
I'm a loyal American. I wouldn't want to live in not America.
If I become governor, my main goal is to secede from the Union, to become a separate country. Any ideas about that?
Well, you know what? I think that's kind of strange,
Yeah?
but I kind of like it.
Does that mean we get a new president?
Well, I guess that would be me.
Okay, good.
What kind of a currency would we have?
We can design our own.
When?
When? Well, after we secede.
Sounds like you got some thinking to do.
I'm all for you, man. I'll vote for you.
You running for governor?
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for you.
Good luck. What's your name?
Elisha Shapiro, nihilist party candidate.
Oh, I'm with you. Do you have a petition I can sign?
Yeah, no, my question, like we talked about Schwarzenegger, how did we get this guy as our governor? I was just wondering, apparently the people of California, how many of you voted for him, by the way?
No, I do not like the Americans. They are crude and ignorant. But the governor Arnold, he is different. With his hairless, oiled skin and rippling muscles. And those little trunks he wears with his bulging manhood. I close my eyes and imagine myself in his power, greasy embrace. He is not like other Americans. That much I tell you.
So we're voting, and we got Schwarzenegger, we got some other jerk, and they say, okay, we don't care, apparently, that Schwarzenegger is George Bush's bitch. That doesn't bother us. We don't care that Schwarzenegger is, meeting with Enron while they're screwing California out of billions of dollars. We don't care. Because he's a movie star. Yeah. We want a movie star for our governor.
Behind you! Don't worry. Hit me. Come on, hit me.
Phil Angelides, on the other hand, does he talk about seceding, making it a separate country from the United States? No. He doesn't talk about that. What does he talk about? He said, well, maybe we should just raise taxes on some of the rich people. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, but, I think secession, separate country, is a much cooler thing. But if I were governor, I would raise their taxes. We have some rich people, the executives from the oil companies and pharmaceutical companies. I would raise their tax rate to 100%. I would take all their money and I would throw them in jail. Then I'd beat them with a 2x4.
Oh, great. Well, I wish you the best, and I'm for you.
I will name my child after you.
I think what you're proposing is anarchy.
Well, last time some states tried to secede from the Union, we had a little thing called the Civil War, which killed 250,000 people.
Think that would happen now?
No. It would only kill about 30 million people.
That's a sensible idea.
And when the southern states seceded in 1860, President Buchanan, who was president at the time, did nothing himself. A lot of people in the North said stop them. He did absolutely nothing. He said the southern states cannot secede because there's nothing in the Constitution that allows them to secede. And when they said, well, stop them, there's nothing that gives the federal government the right to stop them because that isn't mentioned either. So it's sort of a stalemate.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess in that respect, California could secede because there is nothing blatantly stated either way.
A separate country for California?
I think it's the most stupid thing I ever heard in my life.
I don't think that'll be such a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Don't want to be an American idiot.
I think ultimately, though, it's less a legal issue than a political issue. And if you could get the political will of enough people to countenance secession, the Constitution certainly would not be a barrier to that.
We have a great economy, but I don't recommend us separating ourselves from the United States.
But that's the whole problem. The problem is, will the majority, if those people are the majority, allow us to live, you know, our sodomistic, abortion-loving way of life?
Oh, well, that's a good idea. Yeah, in that case, yeah, let's do it.
You have a you have a point.
All those things that California's known for.
Right, sodomy and abortion. All on the streets, that's what I want. That's what my campaign is for. If you want sodomy and abortion in the streets, that's what you know you're going to write in for governor.
Well, you're not going to win.
Anyway, write in Shapiro for governor, and have a good night. Thank you.